And let me tell you what, you are going to be in for a treat for this one. So not only is this incredible human being an amazing speaker, they're also a 6-time boxing champion, a recording artist, a 3-time author. Welcome to the stage, Just Isaac.
Wow, the talent that is in this place is incredible. Hearing your voices and seeing you take a step of faith. What I really love is all the individuals who are talking about faith. And as I was sitting there, I was thinking to myself, the story of a man by the name of Peter. He was on a boat. He wasn't on the boat alone. He had a crew with him. He had people around him. And then there was a calling. And some of you here, I believe that you have a calling on your life. And in that calling, there's a thing called an assignment. An assignment is crucial that we understand what our assignment is. Now here's Peter on the boat, and he understood his assignment. His assignment, there was the Lord of glory that was walking on the water. And he said, Lord, if that's you, bid me to come. Everybody else on the boat probably didn't say that. Everybody else on the boat was looking like, what's wrong with this dude? You know what was transpiring? There was a storm, and Yeshua was walking on the storm. And he asked a question, Lord, is that you? If it's you, tell me to come. Some of you here right now, you're asking the question, am I supposed to be doing this? Is it you, Lord, that's calling me? Some of you drove far away to come to this place. Some of you are local. It's not so much geographically where you were, but the fact of the matter is that you're here and you showed up. You stepped out by faith. That's the first step. Peter stepped out, and it doesn't matter what anyone else has to say about him who was on that boat. He defied the laws of physics. He did something that was extraordinary because he stepped out like you did today. You have stepped out by faith. And when he stepped out, listen, there are people saying, Peter, what are you doing? Don't do that. What do you mean you're gonna go to a speaker's event? You're gonna go with Jesse Cruz? Why? You're gonna go all the way to Rochester? Yes, you stepped out by faith. I wanna tell you something that's different about you than maybe many people that are in your life. You have shown that you will not be held hostage by anyone's opinion. Write that down. I must never be held hostage by someone's opinion of me. You move forward because of your assignment, not because of someone's opinion. Lots of people are going to tell you lots of things. You're going to hear lots of voices. Listen, when Peter stepped out by faith and the Lord said, it is I, that means it is ego. You see, ego is not evil in essence if it's not perverted. That means that what Jesus said is, I am telling you, I identify with who I am. You have to identify with who you are. You are more than a conqueror. You are the head and not the tail. You are above and not beneath. You are blessed. You are called. You are chosen for a great purpose. Understand though that it's not about the likes that you get. Some of you right now, you're thinking about your social media and you're saying, man, I only got this many likes. I only have this many people. Listen, when you are locked into your assignment, that means you're locked into your why. Why am I doing what I'm doing? You gotta be locked into your why. Because the why not only will pull you, you see there's a pulling. When you have a why, you know how you gotta push yourself? You gotta push yourself, you struggle to go forward, right? Some days it's gonna be tough. But if you understand your why, that's what will pull you. Listen, I won 6 titles, and I say this so that you understand where I'm from. I won 6 titles. I was national champion. I was ranked #1 in North America. I was trained by some of the greatest trainers in the world. If you know who Floyd Mayweather is, if you know who Hank Boone is, and Sugar Ray McGivern. Prior to that, but listen, I was told that I would never be a champion. My family said I was on that boat. And I said, I gotta step out by faith. Listen, there were those in my teacher said, man, you'll never amount to anything. What teacher says that? I ended up writing a book called Think Fearlessly. I reached over 100 million people globally with Think Fearlessly. That book has changed so many lives, and I'm not saying this in a boisterous way. I'm saying this in a way that you understand that you have an assignment. And if you're locked into your assignment, it will give you the courage. It will give you the strength. It will give you the ability. It will give you the insight. It will give you the foresight. It will give you the confidence in yourself if you have an assignment and you are locked into your assignment. And what does it mean to be locked into your assignment? That means you're gonna do the things that you're supposed to do. You're gonna show up like you showed up today. You're gonna study. You gotta study. If you're not studying, you have the same thoughts as you had yesterday. You have somewhere between 60 to 70,000 thoughts in a day. And 90% of those thoughts are thoughts from the day before. So what are the chances of things being different without filling our minds and filling our hearts with something that's gonna propel us into our destiny? Come on now, I'm looking at your faces out there and I see some of you, you have a destiny, you have a calling. Are you gonna continue to step out? Are you gonna let this weekend just go by and just pass? Are you gonna take what you're hearing and apply it? You're asking, well, how could you say that, Just Isaac? You can call me J.I. Well, I come from a broken family. I'm a kid from the projects. I was so poor that my sneakers had holes in them and I could feel the heat from the concrete when I curled my toes. Did that stop me? Did it stop me that I stood in a free cheese line? Did it stop me that everybody told me that I would never be anything, I would never be nothing in life? I remember listening to music and I said, man, I want to make a change. You see, there's things in this world that there's problems that need to be solved. And one problem that I said I'm going to contribute to change and to shift the trajectory of someone's life and their ear gate was music. I love music. So I said, you know what I'm doing? I'm gonna make music. What did I do? I went out in places. I did different things. I connected with people like you're doing right now. You're networking. I ended up making the top 40 across the United States. I was number 6 in the country independently, and they said that it would never happen because it was positive music, because I choose not to degrade women or use racial slurs and profanity. I said I'm gonna speak life into people. And then time went by. Listen, I toured North America. I was offered major deals. See, when you're in your assignment, it doesn't matter what you're offered. When you're offered something that is worth mentioning, it has to be connected to your assignment. You know, I had major labels that labels with Snoop Dogg and Tupac. Listen, they caught me out and they said, we want you to make an album in a week. We're gonna make you bigger than Nelly is right now. And all of California is gonna know who you are. And then the world's gonna know you are. And then I said, what does that entail? And then he said to me, well, we want you to change who you are. If you're locked into your assignment, you already know who you are. When you know who you are, the momentum, the traction, the speed of the Spirit, you will be drawn into things that are conducive to your destiny being fulfilled. I commend you today for taking that step of faith and you took that step. But what you're gonna do once you take that step and you start sinking? You see, there are times when you're gonna have downtimes. You're gonna have times when you say, nothing's happening. I feel like I'm sinking. Well, I can't play with you today. I'm gonna tell you that my source, my power, my strength, it comes from Jesus Christ. It comes from God. The Holy Spirit, He lifts me up And he gives me the strength that I need to continue on. And it helps to lock me into my purpose. Don't you have a purpose? If you have a purpose that's greater than yourself, that will drive you. That will pull you as well. Another thing, listen, I got about 30 seconds left. I don't want to tell you, whenever you come up here to speak, don't be so concerned about how you look and sound. Be more concerned about connecting with people and giving a message of hope, a message of faith, a message of love, a message that will inspire. Thank you.